What's going on, everybody? This is Great Scots. This is not a video game about the Civil War, so apparently they make video games about other subjects besides this, I guess, or some hypothetical medieval life. But I'm here, first time on the channel playing Gwent. I picked this game up probably 2.5 years ago, and I played it a lot for one summer. Got pretty far into it, and then I just didn't really care for it. I looked at the date, and it was almost exactly 2 years ago since I played my my last one. So I picked it up yesterday. This is free. I got it on whatever it is, GOG, and yeah, I figured I'd give it a whirl. This is not the greatest hand, but I really don't care if I win at this point. So there's a bunch of milling that they basically milled all the old cards when they upgraded this, and or when they released future versions of this, and which is all right, but let's see, what are we doing here? So they milled all the old cards, and so when I came in, I had almost 60,000. They call them scraps, and then they give you a bunch of starter decks. It's not unlike Magic or other things, but in this one, let's see. I had enough scrap to get one of the top tier decks right off the bat, so I figured, well, if I'm going to start over again, might as well, I don't know, start over with a good deck. And I used to play Skellige a lot, which was like the top tier, and I actually did pretty well for a while playing Skellige, but and that's probably going to be my second deck. But I went back to Northern Realms. That was the second most I played last time. Not sure what just happened here, but and so this one is it's a different kind of a game, but I gotta stop talking and start concentrating because they don't allow you that much time between. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I gotta get this out of my hand anyways, and it should pull that other horse out of the deck. So it's one less thing I need to draw later. They'll probably pass. They seem like they know what they're doing. And to be honest, yeah, I should not have kept this hand. I was too busy talking. I shouldn't have been.
Your attention, please.
Whoa, no second. No guessing there. So I'm coming in as I think the lowest tier, but the game doesn't really care about that. I think they're kind of giving me whoever they have. 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're even on cards. Damage a unit by 6. Okay. I think I'm almost happy to pass at this point. Maybe one more because I don't really need this card. But if I play it, I can probably only win by giving up card advantage. So I think I'm gonna hold here. I don't even know, what does she do? Boost an allied unit by 2. That's a pretty good one. So yeah, I mean, there are tons of mistakes here. I played a few of these. Yeah, see, getting rid of this and I can still replay. So I have to win this round in order to stay in it. I I don't know if I love this card without some of the others. I mean, there's a lot here I don't really care for, but I'm not even gonna bother withdrawing. I should, but I'm just gonna play even with less than ideal hands.
My prescription, a bit of bloodletting.
Oh, they have that card too. I thought that was only
A receipt. I can draw a picture
only
of your
mine.
forehead if you like.
No idea what that guy was talking about, but alright. Let's see here. Not sure. Yeah, I think Sultric is in here. The problem is when I put him here, he's going to use that City Guard to move him, but it's alright. I mean, whatever. I shouldn't have kept the original hand, but another unit about changing colors.
Thank you. That was very kind.
Oh boy, it hurts. It hurts so much. Now, who do I want to do this to? Let me think. Put this guy here.
The sign of a healthy mind.
Because I don't have, I now don't have any good targets for these. I'm just gonna go ahead and use them up. Usually you want to use them on your duelists in the front there, but I don't have them in the right place. They get this, and there's another card. They got to be in this melee row up here, not the ranged row. So, oh well. Damage unit by 2. When we play a Witcher, decrease cooldown by 1. Okay. Don't know what all that means, but alright. I mean, I do know what it means, but I don't really care what it means. Yeah, this is really not ideal, but
To arms!
nonetheless, here we are. Used up all my special abilities. Don't even know what that card said. Apparently it was good enough to get whatever they were looking for there. Give 1 charge. No, we don't really need any charges. And I know that on the last one I should have used the guy's ability, the guy who just got zapped off. He should have been used on the Tridem infantry. Damn it. But he wasn't. Yes, we don't have shields. What I am trying to do is trying to get these guys up. I don't think I have enough defense to really survive the kind of onslaught here. But we can't really leave either. Because they already took the first round. And this deck doesn't have too much removal in it, so it's not going to be good on that account. Let me think about how I want to do this. Put that there. Then I guess put him there.
Uh-oh. Trouble approaches.
But it's not gonna matter. Boost an ally unit by 4 and give it 2 armor. Boost it by 6 and give it 2 armor. Yikes! Yeah, I don't see a way out of this one. We're gonna put that there. What is this going to do? It's going to do something over there. Alright, that's going to produce that. Sky formation. I think he needs to be all the way forward to use his ability now.
Was always meant to be mine, and it shall be.
We'll get that. So we'll get the win in this round, but I don't know. I don't think we're gonna get the 3. It's basically gonna be 3 cards on 3 cards, and we've used all of our bonus here. That's not a very good one. That's a pretty good one. That's a pretty good one too. It's not terrible. Now the question is, I could do a lot better or a lot worse. I'm worried about... You know what? We gotta risk it. Yeah, it did worse. Well, that's what happens when you do that. Let's see. I don't think it matters too much where we put that.
And who you address, and how you address them.
Okay. That's not too concerning.
An army's a waste of time for one like me.
We'll see what they got. If they got a Witcher here at the end, very possible. Then this elephant is going to be wasted. Because basically his thing is he's going to come in... Oh, he can't do it on the same turn. That's right. Well, he's not going to do too much of anything, I guess. So, yeah, that's unfortunately it. He's just got to make up a 12-point advantage with the 1 card. Alright, so somehow we got it. Yes, yes, yes. We'll give you the GG2. Because I have no doubt that person was better than me. I just happen to have a good deck that I was able to start with. So, I don't know what this journey is. I don't think it's important. Anyways, as free-to-play games go, and if you played The Witcher, you know what this is. It's very good. It's a good game, and I always liked playing Gwent in the game, so, I don't know, why not? And you can see this is a lot like Arena, right? How there's the kind of 2-tiered system. They want you to do the premium. Claim rewards. Okay. Buckler. So it's this scrap thing up here that I started with like 57,000 or something like that, and then I did a bunch of early missions and kegs and stuff like that. But to get this tier 1 army after the starter deck, and I had opened again a bunch of kegs and stuff that got me some of the cards, but not really most of the good ones. It only costs like 5,000, and so I was like, well, all right, that's how we'll start. All right, let's get back in it here and watch me screw up another one. But yeah, that was good. It was good for me. I could probably get top tier decks from all the same factions. Not from all the same. From every faction, probably get at least one, and then just play as usual. I hate Nilfgaard. I really do. And I'm pretty sure this dude's ability is he locks the shield wall, which is kind of the engine that never really got anywhere last game. So I got to be cognizant of that while I'm playing. I mean, this hand is not... It's not terribly great. But I'm okay playing subpar hands. It's a good advantage for them. I like it more when I have it, but... so we'll see what they come out with. If they're going to play a lock deck... so the one before this was not a lock deck. It was I don't know what it's called. It's just it had a bunch of different things, and it was interesting. Opponent goes first. All right, we'll see what they got. I'm thinking that. Okay. So that's one of those. It's kind of a low.
Have I something in my teeth?
What is this going to do? It's just going to boost something whenever a unit receives a status. Boost self by 1. So it doesn't look like it matters what one they're on. All right. How do I want to do this? I'm really, really not sure.
Drive me, dimwit. You're supposed to
I don't-
drive me.
Yeah, I guess that's alright. Right, and so I don't have the ability to do that shield wall ability, so I just kind of make it on the engine of the cards, which is yeah, these are not the best.
Few poachers dare venture into
Yeah, they wanted to lock that one down. That's...
Drinking can be hazardous to your health.
don't know what that was, right? So they locked it down and shot it? Or maybe they just cleared it of status. If you get 2 poisons, I guess you die. Or it dies, sorry, not you. I could still move.
Your continued struggle has grown amusing.
I try. I really do try to amuse. This one has a good payoff over the long term, and I'm not really sure I'm gonna win this round. I'm not really trying to win this round. I learned the hard way from previous round. You gotta play that. He has to play that card this round. And so he's probably just looking for a good target for it. And I've also learned the hard way that because you draw 3 cards after each round, you really want to have 7 or fewer cards in hand. So, I don't know, maybe I thought this got poisoned before, but perhaps not, because I don't see the little poison counter on it that's on the other one. So that's a soldier, that's a soldier. This should boost a lot of... This should get the +1. I guess it won't take effect this turn. Yeah, I'm fine passing. Did that take effect? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They have 7 cards in hand. I have 7 cards in hand. I think I'm going to get a static +3 at the end of my turn. I'm not sure. Well, they have the boost here that they could play, so I think de facto they're probably up at least the round and maybe even on cards. What I want to try to do is, if they're going to win, make sure going for poison enemy unit. Okay.
My reason to travel, I mean.
I don't think that's how you're supposed to use I think you're supposed to use it to kind of finish something off, but that's okay with me. I guess they want to stop the kind of train that's running away here. Is there anything here worth fighting and killing? I don't think so. Not really going to worry too much about boosting stuff. Order. See, I'm down by 16, and usually if they go up that much, it's best to call it. They got 6 cards in hand. I have 7 cards in hand, so I'll forego the round to try to go up a card. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Also, okay, so I do have 7, so I'm gonna get the full 3 on the draw. I thought I might have had 8 for a second, but it's not the case. But I do know what they're playing. So this is really one of the several engines in the deck. Yeah, I mean, this is okay. It doesn't have to come out early, which is nice. You know, was kind of afraid of getting that card. That's kind of funny. I don't know if that's an improvement. Opponent goes first. Let's see what they do. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm trying to boost this by 1. If this is the only card on this row. Alright. Let's see if that draws removal. I don't really have... That can boost. That can boost. That's it. Depending on how I use this, it could boost.
My, the Van Moorlands, they truly spoil us.
Yeah, that's cool. Alright, so this thing doesn't run away. Let's get it out now while we can. But yeah, if they go now, I'm happy to pitch either one of these to get the win in the round, and then we'll go into the last round even on cards. Shuffle a card from the opponent's graveyard into their deck.
Magic dies. This world dies with it.
I don't get it. Okay, but I don't have to get it. It's not my job. I guess. Guess that might make sense. I don't know. It's hard to tell what the better long-term perspective is. I haven't figured out I haven't sat down to do the math or to think about whether it makes more sense to get this, give it the +1 so he can give that +2 armor in addition to the +2 boost. I don't know. So, like I said, it's going to be a lot of mistakes for a long time, and even after I play with this deck, you know, many games, there's going to be mistakes. Damage unit of 6. Yikes! It's quite the card. With a provision cost of 9 or less. Yeah, Oh. Yeah, I guess that's alright. I mean, kind of like the hold. Do I want to give that a boost? Maybe? I don't know. Yeah, sure. It's tied. So, if we both stop here, I don't think there are any static abilities that would resolve this. We would then go to the third round, and I would go in up a card, but even if I won, the best I think we could do is a draw. I don't know if it's possible. I don't know. That's how they used to do it, and I assume that draws are still possible. I don't know that you would go to like a tie-breaking round. Deploy, spawn, and play battle preparations. Good card. I don't know. Give an ally unit. Before I give it 2 armor. So they're up by a little bit here. Alright. Definitely going to try to get this train rolling. So what this is going to do, as long as it has soldiers on both sides, it's crude. And beginning next turn, I can start pumping out a +2. I don't want to shoot... Oh, I can only shoot that. It That's a lousy target. Yeah, I'm gonna hold it and just see if anything else comes along. I don't think he'll put anything in the melee, or she'll put anything in melee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm down 3, but I'm up a card. Give an enemy unit poison. I guess they're probably gonna go for the ship. Do you have any targets? You still don't. Okay. Well, before that goes down, I want to do that. Because I want to have the ability to put the elephant here. If I need it. And I guess I'd like... I mean, I also can play the defender card. I don't really want to. I feel like I'm over-investing in this round. But I don't know that I'll necessarily need it next time. And it still doesn't feel worth it to me. So now I'm winning the round and I'm up a card. So that's I don't know. I think I'm gonna look like an idiot, but I don't think that's terribly good for old Dookie shoes. But then again, that's why you have Dookie shoes, right? So we'll see. Because it doesn't really make any sense for him to not play a card. I mean, if he doesn't play a card, it just means we go to the next round, and I'm still up a card. And generally, the Northern Realms deck, yeah, generally our engines are very powerful. So when we get a lot of cards together, that's usually something we want. But there are a lot of cards here I don't want to draw, and he's certainly pulled out. Yeah, like these are all the cards I don't want to draw. La 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 la. But I'm still gonna play it. Final round. All right. We'll see if he shoots the drummer.
Army's a waste of time for him like me.
Looks like he might have something for it. I don't... See, we only have 2 soldiers after. Remove an enemy's shield and damage it by 4. Okay, well. We got the card for that. See, this one, I don't care too much about.
What do you want?
So I'm okay putting it there. Wish I could remember what the heck is in my deck. This is also a great card. I mean, this Warfare card is great because basically if you play it in either of the first 2 rounds, it comes back in the next round. I mean, it goes to the top of your deck before you draw cards for the round, and it gives it so much utility. It's basically lets you just go through your deck and pick out like what the heck do you want. Not without any reason. I mean, it's got to be below 9 provision. But I think that's probably about half the day. 3 bleeding, or damage it by 3. Really? Win with bleeding damage? Huh. It's an interesting choice. think he's saving something for the Trident infantry, but I don't really care. The Trident... Oh, that's not where I should have put him. I should have put him on the other row. So apparently he can't boost? Huh. Deploy ranged. Boost an allied unit by 1. Yeah, I was trying to do that. I don't know what the... I don't know if it has to be on the same row. Not sure what that's about.
He who knows too much
Yeah, that doesn't...
knows too soon.
That doesn't bother me. Doing this to, you know, a lot of things I'd like to do here. I think this is just gonna die. But he's got more power than I like. I don't know, Usagata, but he could move it. He could kill it. Both of those would be bad. I think you can give it Zeal though, so it should be able to duel right now and get that off the board. So that was huge. What are we doing here, Dookie Shoes? I don't know. And I'm a little concerned because to get this War Elephant and its benefit, I think I would move its stuff. I guess I might want to put the Marine here and then bring him up, or move him down there and try to bring him up. That's a great card. That is a great card. He's gonna poison something. Yeah, that just kind of simplifies things a bit. I was assuming he was holding something like that. So we're gonna play this guy here. Question is, do I want to hold the benefit for her? But he might just die. So the lesson I've learned from the past is just play it before you get shot off the board. Because if he shoots him down while he's still holding that boost, it's all gone. And this card generates no value. So it would be best to have that boost on... I keep saying she. Sorry, he just... A passing glance looked like she kind of reminded me of a Magic card that... I swear the writer is female. But anyways... I don't know if he knows we have the Elephant. Probably suspects we have the Prince. So the order I have to... Oh, you know... I don't know if there's anything I can do here. That doesn't bother me. I mean, yeah, I got points off the tip. The problem is that... I think I'm only going to get one of these benefits. Well, actually that's not true. If I play the Elephant there, I can still play the Prince up there and I can use the order rather than the duel. So I can do the damage an enemy unit by 4, which is still not bad. But it's not great either. So, okay. Disloyal, deploy to play the top non-disloyal unit from your deck. And boost it by 8. Holy moly. What are the chances? That's a great draw. Oh, but they passed. So we want to...
Impressive.
Yeah, I try, dude. I try. But it's not going to let me pass. Alright. So we got it on the last card. Yeah, they did fine. I don't know how he's going to feel about me, but that's okay. I'm not... I thought they played good. Play 10 neutral cards. Well, there are no neutral cards. Play 10 cards with consume. Well, I don't have any monster decks, so I can't do that. What I can do, what I will do is I'm probably going to call it here. Let's see, we'll get out of here. But yeah, this is an easy game. The matches, as you can see, probably take, depending on what you're doing, probably about 15 minutes or so. It's not unlike some Total War Warhammer 2 battles, or even some arena games. I mean, sometimes those arena games drag on and on, but no, these ones aren't too bad. Well, what happens now that I reached 5 out of 5? Nothing? Alright, I'll explore that off video so you don't have to hear, but yeah, it's a good game. I think it's good. I mean, it's for free, right? You can't argue with the price here, but yeah, continue to explore. One of the things I noticed, now that I'm not playing against anybody, is that when I was playing, so you do it against the training dummies, I had my own, let's see if it's in here. So I had the starter deck, and I'm not trying to... Go away. Go away. Alright. The original, well, it wasn't the original starter deck. It was the starter deck that I built onto. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. I mean, it's not optimal, right? Because we still have 9 provisions left unused. But against the training dummies, which, by the way, are no dummies, at least, I mean, the AI training, yeah, I guess in retrospect, this is maybe not that great. But I felt that I was getting quite a few wins against the training dummies. Haven't used it against any humans. It's basically... you know, I was just doing the best I could with what I had, but a cheaper version of the deck you just saw me play those 2 or 3 matches with. Some really interesting cards in here. This one is surprisingly good. It doesn't look like much. I mean, it's a 9 provision card. It brings 4 power, and then it gives you 4 1-point boosts, but when you combine that either with the Trident infantry, or where are they? You know, I think I pulled them out of this deck because I didn't like them. The horses, the whatever the cavalry is called. Are they 5 provisions? Where are they? It's not the cavalry that was all the way at the bottom. It's the cavalry that comes out with 3 power. But if you damage it, you bring out the other one from your... Oh, here it is. Oh, it's just done banner. If this had been in the deck, this... well, there are a bunch of boosts, but that's one way to trigger that as well. It was alright. There's also a bunch of artillery because I kind of just took what I won, and so I won this scenario, and scenarios are very powerful, and this one, I mean, it's pretty straightforward. You just need to bring artillery, or you know, war machines, I guess is what they're looking for. So there are war machines in here. One that an item I found was fairly useful in this. Well, Thunderbolt is very useful because you combine it with what the heck is it? There's another card that increases the charge. It'll give +1 charge to something. That was, you know, that wasn't bad as a kind of defensive card. Every other time I boost the unit right by 1. Oh no, that's Lacerate is a good. So Bone Talisman was what I was talking about before. So if you just have, if you've gone off in a long round with the Carrick Frigate, and so you got a bunch of volunteers, you just hit them with the Bone Talisman. You hit everybody with the Bone Talisman on your side, and you're good. I think Ronvid is good. Not too good. I mean, he'll be 6 points the first time, And then if he dies, every time you play a soldier, he'll come back on and he'll be a one-pointer. But it's something. I don't know why it is. I don't like the Temerian drummer. I like the stuff he says, but I think it's probably just one line, but he's not that good. I'm also not. I guess Siege Support has some utility. There's a lot in there, right? You gotta deploy, melee, charge, deploy, range, order, zeal. It's a lot going on with the 4 provision unit, but I was trying to find that card. Oh, I know why it's not here. Because it's not here. Northern Realms. I forget where he is, but he's got that. He's that guy with the weird name. Nope, it's not him. No, it's not him. Must be up higher. And not in this deck. I don't know if I made any changes. Let's see. Shield wall. What is it that adds? Yeah, admittedly that's better. Especially in this deck, but reset. No. This is a good card, but that's not it. Boiling Oil. It's good against those cards that like monsters, and I guess it was the Nifgard one where they just you play them early and they build up over time. They build value. Just get rid of them before they run away. Rivian Pikeman. I think that's one. I don't remember if I added or somebody else did. Carrick City Guard, I see the utility. I mean, for only 3 power and 5 provision, it seems a little underpowered, but it can build up, or it can mess with the other guys, which is good. Radovid's Royal Guards, no, it wasn't them. Holy moly, this is... Oh, this is it. Oh, okay, so... made that way harder than it had to be, but I was right. There's a lot going on in Siege Support. So give 1 charge to an allied unit. If you use that, I believe, even though, so it's +1 charge. This should be the one we're just looking at. I believe that's still going to work with Thunderbolt. I mean, it's not. I mean, Thunderbolt's not a unit. It's a thing. And I haven't tried it in game, but I did realize that when I was playing this deck, I was like, you know, the ability to boost an ally by 3, I mean twice. So that's. I mean, it's underpowered as it is, but it does hit right away. Right? It's got Zeal, so if you played Magic, that's the equivalent of haste. I mean, it'll come in, it'll go off right away. It triggers well with those things that need boosts in order to do more, so that's all good. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I'd have to try it. That would make the Siege Support card much better, because then it's not really just 4 power for 4 provision, which is pretty bad. It also allows it to give a unit that doesn't have Zeal, and it could recharge that, but it's just hard to hit that combo because there's only one Thunderbolt. I don't know if you can have 2. Anyways, that was a lot of rambling. There was more stuff that I discovered, but it's not worth talking about now. And that'll do it for this first one here on Gwent. What is it? The Witcher card game.